Hey guys, Matt Mollohan fishing here. Let's go fish. This time the ass is up in the land. Oh, there's one. Positive people, positive situations, positive things. What happens when you're positive? Here, girl. Here, old daddy. Oh! Woo! Woo! How you like that? All right, guys. Back here doing a recap of Santee. Say I'm disappointed would be an understatement. Santee got me again for the second year in a row. You know, for whatever reason, that lake's got it out for me. 2 years in a row, I've been around fish and just couldn't get them all in the boat. You know, the handful of fish that I lost probably cost me a top 20 finish easily. And anyway, I'm not going to sit here and harp on that. It is what it is now. And it's, you know, it sucks, but it cost me qualifying for the championship. All I needed was a top 40 finish. And it's just been a rough year all the way around. So I'm just going to have to fish my way out of it and keep grinding away. But basically what I was doing on Santee, I mean, there was still a lot of fish on the bed. They kind of moved up on that last full moon the week before, and I was finding a lot of fish on flats in some pockets around the lake on the lower end, and you know, right up near the canal, Rocks Pond area. And the first day of the tournament, I went back and was obviously looking for. Looking for those same fish and never could find them. They had pulled out, they had moved, they were out a little deeper. I was fishing some isolated stuff, and that's where I was getting my bed bites. And got there first day of the tournament, those fish were gone. And that really hurt because I probably had 25 to 30 pounds of fish marked in practice. And got back, and those fish on Santee, sometimes they get in there and spawn, and they're out in 24 to 36 hours. They move quickly. They're there one day, gone the next. Santee is famous for that. So, the other deal that I had going on was a frog bite. I actually caught two first thing that first morning on a frog in an area, and I figured if I could get 2 or 3 fish out of there and shoot on over across the lake and go to those fish, those bedding fish, I figured 17 to 20 pounds would have been no problem. But unfortunately, that didn't work out for me. But what I was throwing frog wise was Bizbait's Pad Daddy. This frog is the last 2 years I've been using this frog. My God, they cannot resist this thing. It's I know there's a lot of frogs on the market, but this one in particular, just that gurgle and the way these legs kick and the noise that it makes is just unbelievable. Anytime there's not a ton of wind, or if I'm fishing grass or pads, this is the frog that I use, period. You can fish it slow, you can fish it fast. There's a lot of things you can do with this. And the noise it makes is unlike any other, and the fish just absolutely choke it. Every fish I caught on this at Santee had this frog in their crushers. And that's what I caught my first 2 fish on first thing that first morning. And then that second day is what I caught all my fish on, and actually lost. I probably lost 3 or 4 fish. 2 of them were easily over 5 pounds. I should have had at least 20 pounds that second day. And that's part of frog fishing sometimes. But, it was snatching a little too early, not giving them a chance to eat it. And it was my fault. So in the setup I was using was an arc rod, 7.4 heavy action rod, because I was fishing on a lot of pads and grass. I wanted to make sure I could horse those fish out of there, and that's the perfect rod. It's a mag heavy, 7.4 mag heavy, Invoker series arc rod, and just the backbone in this thing's incredible. It's got a perfect tip for a frog, and the backbone will horse them out of anything. I was using 50-pound high seas Grand Slam braid and a Lew's BB1 series speed spool, and that's just what I like to throw my frog on. I can put a ton of line on it, make really long, super long casts, 8-0 to 1 gear ratio to make sure I get them, get them to the boat as quick as I can. So that was the setup I was using for that. That's what I caught a majority of my fish on. And the other deal I was using was a Biz Baits sassy stick in green pumpkin red, and I was wacky rigging it, and that's what I was throwing around isolated cover on those flats to find those bedding fish. I was throwing that on the Arc Rods and Boker Series spinning rod, 7-1 medium, and had that on 10-pound, 100% high seas fluorocarbon with a 15-pound high seas braid leader. Or not leader, but that was my main line. My leader was the 100% 10-pound fluorocarbon. And that's how I was catching my fish. I was using a VMC wacky rig hook. It was a weedless hook. And again, that's how I found my fishing practice, and I thought that they were still going to be there, and they weren't. So anyway, disappointing is what it is now. Keep moving forward. I got some other tournaments, left this year, and some other things to qualify for in the fall. So get back on the grind and fish my way out of this thing and keep moving forward. All right, I appreciate it, guys. We'll see you soon.